so lost, and now they know now. We never slow down. I never thought now. These girls that come around don't love these hoes now. She love me for my sound. I'm posted in the clouds. I'm never coming down. Don't love these hoes now. I never thought now. I saw it on your face. You calling me the one. You said I never changed, but now that shit is done. We vibing to the beat. Your girl, she next to me. No place she'd rather be. It's kinda hard to see, and now they know me. She called me on the phone. She say she lonely. She won't leave me alone. She said, but babe, I ain't fucking with you. You did that shit in 3. I did that shit in 2. So in love with you. Now you see my vision, so I float away out at midnight drifting. I never thought now. These girls that come around don't love these hoes now. She love me for my sound. I'm posted in the clouds. I'm never coming down. Don't love these hoes now. I never thought now. I saw it on your face. You calling me the one. You said I never changed, but now that shit is done. We vibing to the beat. Your girl, she next to me. No place she'd rather be. It's kinda hard to see, and now they know me. She called me on the phone. She say she lonely. She won't leave me alone. She said, but babe, I ain't fucking with you. You did that shit in 3. I did that shit in 2. So in love with you. Now you see my vision, so I float away out at midnight drifting. I never thought now. These girls that come around don't love these hoes now. She love me for my sound. I'm posted in the clouds. I'm never coming down. Don't love these hoes now. I never thought now. I saw it on your face. You calling me the one. You said I never changed, but now that shit is done. We vibing to the beat. Your girl, she next to me. No place she
Good evening. Welcome back to another stream. I think it's only right to start off by saying, as it says in the title, if you're part of the process cult, yeah, this stream is probably not for you. And it's also worth mentioning, if you call me negative once during this stream, then you're blocked. Because I'm just not in the mood for no pesky Arsenal fans coming into my comment section trying to explain the fucking wind deficiencies. And before you ask, have you calmed down yet, Rory? No! Have I? Fuck! I'm more annoyed than I was yesterday. Jesus Christ, man. I was up until like, what, 3 a.m? 3 a.m. last night. Just processing what happened during that game. And also, you know, Arteta, the sleep demon paralysis, you get me? The TikTok trend, if you know, you know. Keeping me awake, Mikel Pulis. It's fair to say, I've not finished yet, despite me doing a reaction last night, which was uploaded this morning, obviously. You can tell I'm still not finished yet, because I'm yet to go hard on the team. The players, manager, set piece coach, even the fucking bus driver for taking them there and back. Fuck him too. Because I wish he never turned up in the first place. I'm so done. Things I would rather do than watch this Arsenal team. What are we saying in the chat, guys? Things you would rather do. Chew my own bloody... I'm not going to say it before I get cancelled, but... Yeah. There's so many things I want to say in this stream, but at the same time, as I said, I don't want to get myself cancelled, so you'll have to bear with me. Big up to all of those that are locked in. I will drop the link later on. And yeah, because honestly, I could go on all night. And I want to hear what you guys have to say, because by the time I've dropped the link, I would have said my piece on this game last night, and I've still not recovered from it. Like, it's just, who has? Anyone coming out of that game with any form of positivity are tapped. Football ain't for you. We've just gone 2-0 up against the worst team in Premier League history, for fuck's sake. And we've bottled it in the last minute. We've bottled this whole league title, bro. And this is why you don't hear me saying anything about quadruples, title races in early November, because February is when it really kicks off. This is worse than what it was 2 seasons ago. Remember that time where we drew to Southampton at home, bottom of the league? I remember that very well to this day. Or let's bring up another one. Birmingham away. William Gallas. That's what it felt like. But as I said, this is worse. We actually threw away the title 2 seasons ago. Around, I think it was April. We're in February. The year has barely started, and we've thrown the league away already. I don't know what to say. Yo, bless up Dre each and every time. Big up Posh. I haven't been this angry and disillusioned since lockdown. 20 years supporting this club. All for what? Bro, we might as well be in the trenches, because at least we had some form of peace, right? But right now, what is the essence of competing when we don't win anything? Explain that. I'm sure someone's going to trip me up on that. Oh, well, he wants us to go back to the trenches. To be honest, I had more fun in the trenches, thank you very much, watching Aubameyang actually win us a trophy, which this manager has failed to do since. Big up Villa fan as well. Appreciate you tuning in. Phase 6 in the never-ending process is fighting with players who are bottom of the league. Preach. You expect me to support this? Do me a favour. If only they gave that same fight from minute 1 to 90, was it 6? I don't know. Can't forget the fact we were wasting time as well, only for us to then concede. If we go through the lineup before we finish with these comments. Yeah, but Emery drew 2-2 to Watford, though. That's what I'm saying. He conceded 30 shots to Watford with the worst team. We are £1 billion. Oh, Jesus Christ, we're £1 billion in. 300 million in the summer. 300 goddamn million. And before you say, right, oh, well, you're gassing up Berta. The fact everyone gassed up Berta's transfer window, they're in different fantasies, etc., etc. I'm sorry, this is why we have a fan base that are thick as pig shit. Because firstly, it's not Berta's job to platform what's best for our striker. It's also not Berta's job to actually play Eze after bagging 2 assists at the weekend against Wigan. Jesus Christ. The player who equalised for Wolves was an attacking midfielder from their academy. We had one of those, but Arteta sent him on loan to Marseille. Tell me about it. But if I quickly share my screen on the result. This is the first time, by the way, I've opened up FotMob since the game happened, actually. So this was the team he went for. So the traditional back four, which I was happy with. A double pivot. Rice and Zubimendi against bottom of the league. Nice one. Noni Madueke, Saka in the 10, Martinelli, Gyökeres up front. These lot are having it today. I don't care. And it's the day after the game's finished. These lot are still getting it from me. You look at the bench. Eze, Jesus, Trossard came on. Calafiori. So, basically, we finished that game with 7 defensive players on the pitch. Against bottom of the league. We are hanging on against the worst Premier League team in history. Statistically, as we're speaking right now. And what the don't know what happened there, but we are hanging on against the worst team in Premier League history with 7 defenders on the pitch. Make that make sense. Every single player, apart from Nketiah, by the way, he deserves a bit of credit. He's been our best player the last couple of weeks. I don't care what anyone says. And this is a guy that this fan base have been ripping into, trying to tell me he's rash. We should send him back to Leverkusen. 45 million, absolute rip-off. He's the only one playing with a little bit of dignity. So he deserves credit. The rest, they can go and fuck themselves, respectively. You got Timber. In fact, no, don't even start with Timber. Let's start off with the goalkeeper. Raya. You're a goalkeeper, mate. Stay in your goal. Why are you getting involved? Why are you getting involved in that tool? Gabriel has that every day of the week. And even if you are blaming Gabriel for the goal, fucking communicate, lads. Communicate. Even for the first goal. Shit. It's not even in the corner. I've watched it back. Should be doing better there. That is the blueprint now. Just shoot from outside the box. And the likely case is it's going to go in. How many times have goals from outside the box that we have conceded have been 0.05 XG? How many times? But because he's short as fuck, what do you want me to say? Timber, he looks dead on his heels. He has played... How many minutes has Jurrien Timber played this season in comparison to Ben White? Fans will tell me that, oh, but Ben White's still injured. Bollocks, is he? If he's fit enough for the bench, he's fit enough to fucking start. I'm going head loss. How many minutes has he played this season? 2,182 in comparison to Ben White being 411. Oh my God. Yo. Oh my God. Saka in the 10 was definitely social media driven. this fraud, I'm telling you. Edozie Raid, you know. You're a dickhead, bro. There won't be another team that'll be buzzing for a win than Spurs on the weekend when they play you lot. We've got to play these motherfuckers, man. The thing is, right, after that result, these lot have got me nervous for Mansfield in the FA Cup. We would get knocked out playing like that. Oh my God. We can literally drop points to anyone in this league. Literally anyone after last night. Jesus. Oh my God. Yo, this is peak. This is peak. I've got undercover Liverpool fans in my chat raiding me with fucking Edozie, bruv. I didn't even know who the guy was before yesterday. He was irrelevant. Oh my God. I'm losing my head. But as I was saying, right? Timber, 2,182 minutes he's played this season. No shit, Sherlock. No fucking shit. He looks flipping knackered. He gave away the ball like 4 times in the space of 2 minutes. Could barely run. But you got Ben White on the bench. Surely he comes on during the game. No, of course he doesn't. Of course he doesn't. Why? Because, as I said, apparently he's not fit enough when he's fit enough for the bench. Cool. Saliba and Gabriel. Have someone drug tested our 2 centre-backs? Please tell me. Because I'm seeing Saliba getting spun and Gabriel has been absolutely abysmal in the last couple of games. These two better pattern up or else I'm dropping them for Mosquera. It's about time we start giving, the so-called fringe players a chance, because I've seen the likes of Ben White recently play well every single time he stepped in. I've seen Mosquera play well every single time he's had to fill in. So give Mosquera a run out if Gabriel and Saliba, one of them, don't pattern up. As I said, Nkapie was the only one yesterday that can lift his head. He's the only one that can come off that pitch, go home with some sort of luxury. The rest can walk home in the fucking snow, bro. Because it was snowing at one point yesterday in the UK. Zubimendi. Martin Zubimendi. 2,272 minutes he's played. So it's more than Jurrien Timber, by the way, in his first season in English football. Can any of you basically guess how much Norgard has played this season in the Premier League? Let's get some guesses in the chat. How many minutes do you guys think Norgard has played in the Premier League so far this season? Don't care how many injuries Spurs have. We're drawing a game, guaranteed. Bro, even a draw isn't good enough, because I think that will take us then 3 points ahead of Man City. And if Man City then win whoever they've got next week, and they go above us on goal difference, right? Do they have a better goal difference? I actually don't know. I'm going to have to check. But yeah, if we don't beat Spurs, and you can just tell it's written in the stars. To be fair, we would lose. Well, not lose, but we would drop points to Thomas Frank's Tottenham at this rate. Even if Thomas Frank was still manager, we would still fucking drop points. We've got Tottenham and Chelsea in the next 2 weeks. Man City played before us on 2 occasions. And we still got to play them at the Etihad. So this is your fault. I'm the bad guy. Oh my days. Yo, this is peak. I don't like, bro. I can't even say like, yo, this guy has an Arsenal training top line around because he said he fucking sold it, the twat. Why would you do that? You deserve to suffer with me right now. After that, Jesus Christ, bro. He's played about 5 games and that's it. Now I'm talking about minutes. How many minutes do you guys think Norgard has played in the Premier League so far this season? 25 minutes. Let me just double check. It's actually more than that, surprisingly. It's actually 32. He's played 32 Premier League minutes. And we bought this guy, by the way. 60 minutes. Jesus Christ, I wish. I bloody wish it was 60 minutes. Trust me. But it's actually 32 for a player that we bought in because, you know, he's Premier League proven. If you would have asked Mikel when we signed Norgard, why did you bring in Norgard? You know, he's Premier League experienced and he's, you know, he's a guy that can step in every now and then. But we've not seen it in the Premier League as far as I'm concerned. He might as well not be registered for the league games. I think he made like a cameo against, was it Aston Villa and Burnley? The fact I've even managed to remember that is astonishing. I don't know where this guy is. We're 2-1 up at the time. Bring Norgard on to see out the game. Why is Zubimendi playing the full 90 minutes? Where was Declan Rice yesterday? Apart from the assist, just nothing. It's just nothing. Saka did okay in the 10 in the first half. Second half, fizzled out, injured again. We'll, of course, get on to Saka later on, actually, because, yep, he's extended his contract. Noni Madueke, this guy, bro, if we were playing Saka in the 10 because we had an Elise or a Doué on the right-hand side, then you go, tell you what, fair enough. But we're talking Noni Madueke. It speaks volumes that your £52 million backup is not good enough. I mean, fucking hell, bro. 2 goals in like, what, 21 games? Arteta doesn't trust him, so why sign him then? Tell me about it. Big up to AFC always. I hope you're good, bro, apart from, you know, Arsenal. But yeah, this guy for 52 million British pounds skips past his fullback once or twice, no end product. Cool. Martinelli, along with Zubimendi for me, was the worst player on the pitch. This guy needs to take SpongeBob and piss off. I never liked SpongeBob anyway. Absolutely fucking useless. Didn't track back, offered nothing going forward. Absolutely abysmal. And we've all seen that clip of him, or the screenshot, should I say, of where he was signalling the 2-1. Yeah, the 2-1 to the Wolves fans. We're bottom of the league. You've played crap all game, and you're trying to mock bottom of the league when, to be honest, right now, you'll get in at Wolves the way you're playing in the Premier League. Jesus Christ. There must be a clone of Martinelli, one that plays in the Champions League, FA Cup, even the Carabao Cup, to be honest with you. The last game he played against, I think it was Crystal Palace. And then there's another one that just plays in the Premier League, which is just fucking useless. Because every time he starts, my God. Gyökeres up front, nothing. Bro, they got dead food like Adam fucking Armstrong. This guy was from the Championship and he's taking more shots than our £60 million striker. Are you mad? That front three was an absolute disgrace yesterday. An absolute disgrace. And we've seen it time and time again that this front three, Madueke, Gyökeres and Martinelli, have never worked. And after yesterday, white flag, Mikel. White flag. Because they contributed nada against bottom of the league. So that should be the last time we ever see that front three. Because, honest to God, it's awful. The only silver lining was the fact Saka played in the 10. That was the only silver lining. But then you set up with 3 road runners in front of him. Good job. Eze, you know, on the bench, he only bagged 2 assists against Wigan. Nah, that's not good enough, mate. You're on the bench. Jesus Christ, Gabriel Jesus. I mean, who knew that whenever we bring off Gyökeres, we concede goals? The moment we brought off Gyökeres, I just knew. I knew that we were going to concede at some point late on in the game because that's exactly what we deserved. Trossard gave the ball away about 5 times, wasted time, then came off with, I don't even know what it was. Concussion? Can someone enlighten me? I don't know. And then Calafiori came on. Own goal, which, you know, I don't blame him for. Because it shouldn't have been in that position in the first place. That's Raya and Gabriel. Just, again, miscommunication at the back. This happened away at Sunderland. Yeah. Where Raya just decides to get involved for no reason. Just stay in your goal and let Gabriel deal with it. Or vice versa. You leave Raya to deal with it, Gabriel. You get taught in Sunday League as a goalkeeper, right? And I'm a very poor goalkeeper. But you tend to hear them go every time the ball's in the box. Mine, from every set piece, from every cross, mine. What's mine in Spanish or Brazilian? Because come on, you've been playing in England long enough. You speak the same language. If you're going to come out, Raya, mine. Catch the ball, and then we win the game from then. But of course we don't. Of course we don't. Oh my good God. Title looked dead and buried when Liverpool 1-0 up against City. And now it's looking like only 2 points clear for Arsenal. Up until the point we play, of course, Tottenham, which I swear to God, if these motherfuckers dare perform the way they did last night, and how they performed since November, because I've been saying for ages that we've been shit performance-wise ever since flipping, the Chelsea game where we drew 1-1 at their place. We've been crap. We have been shit. The fact people are not clocking in about this is just madness. Oh, but, we're only 5 points clear. It's another excuse to bring up the intro that I'd done in my match reaction against, I think it was Brentford. It's always, oh, well, relax. We're 6 points. Relax. We're 5 points. Relax. We can still catch City. Relax. We can still win it next season. Every fucking season, man. Tired of it. 9 points out of a possible 21. That's not even top 4 form. I didn't actually clock that, That is mental when you think about it. I'll be honest with you, I couldn't care less about the North London derby. How on earth do I feel like that during a so-called title race? Cheers, Arteta. I mean, look, I get Arsenal will drop points. We will lose games of football. I've accepted that. But there's a way of dropping points. There's a way of losing games of football. Do you get where I'm coming from? If you're creating chances, you're hitting the post, keepers making saves, then fair enough. But we have a right to ask questions because we're playing bottom of the league here and we had 3 fucking shots in that second half. And you don't expect me to ask questions on why we don't play positively. We've got the players to do so. I don't think this attack is completely useless. I think we've got some great players in the attack. Saka, this guy has been burnt out. It's sad to say because he is one of, if not our best player that has ever come from our academy. And he's been ruined by this manager to a point now where we're playing him in the 10 because he's lost a yard of pace. And he was never that quick, but it was faster than what I've seen from, Saka 2 or 3 seasons ago, where he would be able to outpace his defender. But now it seems like he can't take on his man. He doesn't have that acceleration anymore, it feels like. So now we're playing him in the 10. The fact people are telling me, oh, well, we've got the complete 11 now. Have we fuck? Have we fuck? This guy doesn't know his best 10. He doesn't know his best striker. He doesn't know his best left winger. He doesn't know his best left back. That's 4 positions. We're 6 years in. And he doesn't know them. Who's playing left back, Mikel? Oh, can't choose between Nketiah or Calafiori. Calafiori was excellent at the start of the season. Picked up an injury. Calafiori's now back. We're still going with Nketiah at left back. But again, I'm not sure if I bring in Calafiori again or stick with Nketiah. That's a difficult choice. Who's playing up front, Mikel? Well, at the start of the season, it was Gyökeres. Then it's, Marino at times. Then it's, Gabriel Jesus. Oh. Who's playing left wing? Well, we've gone from like-for-like changes of Martinelli for Trossard, vice versa, to basically, well, we'll have both of them on the pitch instead. We'll have Martinelli down the right and we'll have Trossard on the left. Because it feels like Arteta has social media. He's there scrolling through Twitter. Right. What's the fan base saying? Oh, like for like changes. Martinelli and Trossard are the most popular ones, so I better do something less obvious here. How about, Martinelli on the right, so we'll sub off Madueke every time he starts, bring on Trossard, place Martinelli out on the right, and, it's less obvious that way. No, it's not. No, it's not. My God. Basically, what you're doing there is you're subbing off United Trey and then you're bringing on Jonathan Morley. That's what you're doing. Saka's legs have been ruined. I constantly said rushing him back from a grade 3 hamstring injury was a bad idea in the long term, but surprise, surprise, I get called negative. Thing is, I didn't have a problem with Arteta, bringing him back for the Real Madrid game alone or, the Champions League games because he was our best player and our attackers that season, bloody hell, Trossard, Martinelli, Waneri had to play out on the right. We had Marino playing up front because Havertz was out injured. Do you get what I'm saying? So we had to have Saka back for the Real Madrid game, but it was just the amount of minutes he was playing since that hamstring injury. He shouldn't be coming on against, fucking Southampton on the last day. Come on. He shouldn't be playing against Preston in the League Cup. I mean, Jesus Christ. The mentality of this manager stinks. Arteta says finishing second in the league is still a very good result. Well, it's unless he actually wins something. And this is why I said, right, and people came for me. But at this rate, just win the League Cup and you can fucking stay, mate. Because guess what? I'm realistic. I've seen us for the last 6 years that we are not physically and mentally equipped for a league title or a Champions League even. We've never been, mentally equipped for a Champions League, but you get the point. So just win a League Cup this season and I'm happy you can stay for the next season, for God's sake. But at this rate, do I see us beating Man City in the final? No, I don't. Right now, as I said earlier, I'm nervous about Mansfield. The way we're bloody playing. My God. And I don't even know what league they're in. They're a team that I thought at first, Macclesfield, right? Macclesfield. I thought Macclesfield and Mansfield were the same fucking thing. I shouldn't be nervous about flipping Mansfield. I should be going into this game going, yo, we're going to batter these. Not right now. Because after that result yesterday, we can literally drop points to anyone. I know Man City can do the same thing. But, they're having an average season. Last season, we didn't capitalise. This season, we have a comfortable lead at the top. And we still leave the door wide open. Oh my God. Oh, bro, if you can't win, don't lose. How about you fucking win, you dickheads? Sorry, guys, I'm going head loss at the moment. And because of it, I've got 17 in the building. So, big up to you, man, who are in the building at the moment. I'm sure you lot have got a lot to flipping get off your chest. Even when we win, it's awful. How many times have I said it was unsustainable? But all I get is just be happy we've won. Absolute fools. The thing is, right, in that October period, we may not have been playing the best football, but, we were still fairly efficient. And it's, I would say, the only month where we got a bit of enjoyment Not because we were scoring goals, but you know, set pieces, etc. And we could stuff anyone out. We could barely concede a shot on target to anyone. And it's because we played a format of Zubimendi and Declan Rice, double pivot, Eze in the 10, Saka on the right, Trossard on the left, Gyökeres up front. Since then, since Odegaard has come back, it's fair to say, don't know who we're going to play in the 10 role. Is it Eze? Is it Odegaard? Are we going to go... Oh, it's a difficult one. Do we go Havertz in there? Do we go Saka now? Oh, it's a difficult one. Who do we go at left wing? Oh, Martinelli's playing really well in the Champions League, isn't he? Trossard. Oh, do I play Trossard in there? Gyökeres. Don't really like him, do I? So I'll bring on Gabriel Jesus, or I'll start him in the next match, actually. We've got Marino in there. Oh, wait, he's injured at the moment, so... Fuck me. All I'm saying is, if it ain't broken, don't fix it, because you had a format there. The likes of Eze, Saka, Trossard, Gyökeres, that was your front four, which was working. But, you know, why am I surprised? Because this guy, 2 seasons ago, decided to change our entire fucking style of play to this pedestrian fucking style of football. Like, why? There was nothing wrong with the way we played football 2 seasons ago. Nothing wrong with it. We just needed a bloody striker. We needed more players so we can then build on from that. But instead, not only we've gone from an awful transfer window of bringing in Neto on loan, Sterling on loan, Marino and then Calafiori, to respond from being 2 points behind Manchester City that season, we've decided to just change the way we played. Like, why? It's boring. And I want to say, listen, I'm looking forward to the World Cup, you know? Really looking forward to it. I can't even say that. I'm fucking English. What hope have I got going into this World Cup? Please tell me. I'm English, and these lot are enforcing me to look forward to the World Cup in flipping America as well. I've got to deal with the fucking... Oh, I've got to deal with UEFA stroking Donald Trump's ballsack as well. He's unbelievable. Wasting time after 70 minutes against bottom of the league is just peak. Why? Oh, just... fucking fuck off, man. It's unbelievable. Apologies, guys. I was just sending a message. In fact, yeah, wasn't just sending a message. I was just sending the link out to anyone who wanted to come on. At least England have a competent manager who knows how to win major honours in Thomas Tuchel. Meanwhile, we have Pep's comb boy. Yeah, I guess, but at the same time, there are teams that are better than England in that World Cup. That's Spain, who will just go and win it again, won't they? Argentina, Brazil, like these teams who I think are better than England. So Again, I'm not saying England can't win it because probably our best opportunity with a proper manager in charge, but you know, it's England at the end of the day. I don't know if we'll ever escape that DNA of just bottling every hurdle. And that's what Arsenal are basically. Just, I would say, Southgate's England. Get so flipping close to the finish line, but just can't quite do it because of the manager. That's a shout, to be fair. I may tune into the women's team. Because, again, at least they know how to win. But with the men's, despite us being in all 4 competitions, I don't know if we're going to win anything still. The League Cup, don't know. The way we're playing at the moment, don't see us beating Man City. The FA Cup. Thing is, we'll probably have to play Man City. Fucking hell. Is it? Oh my god. So, we've already played them at home this season. Carabao Cup, that's twice. Very likely we're going to play them in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. So that's 3. I'm trying to think now. And then the FA Cup as well. So we could be playing them 5 times this season, you know. 5 times. My God. I don't know if I'm mentally prepared for this. I can't. I also can't have Tottenham beating us at their ground, derailing our season even more, because if we lose that, title's done. You might as well just focus on winning that League Cup and ending the season from there. Because at the moment, again, there's better teams than us in the Champions League. I know we finished top, but, you know, again, it doesn't mean anything. Like, Liverpool finished top last season and got knocked out in the last 16 by 20th. And who was that? PSG. Luis Enrique, who, by the way, is on less money than Mikel Arteta, won a treble last year. Great. The mad thing is, Andrea Berta has gone from player recruitment to manager recruitment, probably. There's no way he's going to put up with this, surely, in the summer if he doesn't win anything. Surely. This is why I've been saying that Arteta is the Spanish Southgate. I mean, I want to call him the Spanish Brendan Rodgers, but at the same time, Brendan Rodgers had an awful defence at his disposal. So what did he do? He used his attack as an advantage. And if he had a decent defence that season, in 2014, I reckon Liverpool may have won the league, actually. Because their attack was just ridiculous. Sturridge and Suarez, that's, oh my days. But Arteta, as far as I'm concerned, he has basically the best defence in Europe, conceded the least goals, kept the most clean sheets, so that's fine. Midfield, you've got Declan Rice in there, you've got Martin Zubimendi, who, by the way, I don't think has elevated our midfield. I think if Arsenal get Tonali in the summer, which I think we will go for, I don't think Zubimendi's starting, to be honest. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think we are overrating him slightly. I think it's been a good signing, don't get me wrong, but it's not elevated our midfield. Yeah, fair enough, he's made Declan Rice better. But at the same time, he's not really He's not really been a level raiser. Individually, like, his build-up play is average at best for someone who is, very good, supposedly, in possession. Away from home when the pressure is on, I still don't know. And it's clear that, Arteta is a bit unsure about him as well, despite him being Spanish and all. Otherwise, why are we looking at Tonali? Because there's no way Declan Rice is getting dropped. So why is he bringing in Tonali? He's not coming in for a backup, surely. So he'll be starting ahead of Subamendi, right? Jesus Christ. I will drop the link in the chat, by the way, in case anyone wants to come on. See what you guys are telling me, because I'm just like, yo. Can't be fucked right now. I'm not even joking, by the way. I'll be considering giving Arsene Wenger the interim basis until the end of the season. I reckon he actually gets us over the line. I really do. He was the manager the last time we beat Man City away from home. So, yo, I wouldn't be against it. In fact, no. Put fucking Cesc Fabregas in the interim basis for the rest of the season. In fact, he won't leave Como, would he? He just wouldn't. But then again, he's someone that I would be willing to take. The job he's done at Como, fantastic. He's actually a club legend, by the way, one of the best midfielders to ever play for Arsenal. Mikel Arteta is more of an Everton legend than an Arsenal legend. He played under David Moyes, and you wonder why we play the football we currently play at the moment. Like, my God. Big up Alcian. Hi, did you see Igal, Cecil from AFTV both agree that it was a 0.1 instead of... Oh, my God. Thing is, right, when I went ballistic after the Brentford game last week, people were telling me that, a point against a fantastic Brentford team, arguably one of the best Brentford sides of all time. Brilliant. You can't complain about that. Your mentality must be in the bin if you think that is not a point gained. Brother, we are top of the league. Stop playing like it. Basically summed up our mentality in a nutshell. Because, Brentford, tough game away from home. We can get away with a draw there. We are top of the league. We're not supposed to be focusing on Man City and what's around us. Focus on ourselves. I know the players say they're focusing on themselves, but why do we never get the job done? If anyone's saying that's a point gained, please seek help. I know Arsenal, we're not going to do the treble, but they have to win one trophy at least. This is what I'm saying. This is why I'll take a fucking League Cup. I'm not the guy to call out people, but, this is why I told Tony on the show we'd done, I think it may have been a couple of weeks back now. Brother, can we focus on winning a trophy first before we start talking about trebles, because we've not won anything yet? This is what I tried to tell him. But it's like, yeah. I think we'll win the treble, This is why I think we will, blah, 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 blah. Let's win a trophy first before we can start talking about fucking quadruples and shit. Because the way we're playing, you can't tell me that this is title sustaining form. It just isn't. Oh my fucking god. Spot on about Wenger, either him or Patrick Vieira as an interim, someone who knows the Arsenal DNA. This is what I'm saying, bro. I would even take Zidane on an interim basis. I know he's taking the French job after the World Cup, but listen, we can get Zidane on the phone and go, yo, we know you're jobless at the moment, but could you take the interim basis until the end of the season before you take the French job? Big up Toro each and every time, by the way. Hope you're good, my bro. I saw you on Dan Potts' stream last night, so big up yourself, my brother. Hope you're doing good. Aside from Arsenal, of course. Yo, Toro, brother. Would you take fourth and winning just the FA Cup or League Cup now? Well, this season, no. Considering the circumstances. You go from first in February to then fourth and win a League Cup or an FA Cup, then fair enough. If you finish second and win a domestic double, then yeah, like, you got to keep him, surely. Because, again, that is a domestic double. If you're speaking about, like, in general, you win a double, you finish fourth, then, yeah, I would take that. Because the aim of elite sport is to win trophies. If you can't win the Champions League or the Premier League, then, listen, win one of the domestic competitions. Do you know what I'm saying? You guys have not won anything in 6 years. This is why I want to take every competition seriously and not just cherry pick the Champions League and the Premier League. Because you can't run before you eventually walk. You just can't. Do you want me to give you a list of clubs that won trophies since the pandemic 2026? The last time Arsenal won the last trophy at 6 years. Bro, I think I can name them at the top of my head, to be honest with you. You've got Leicester the following season. You've got, obviously, Man City, Liverpool, Spurs, West Ham, Crystal Palace, Chelsea. Am I forgetting anyone else? I'm trying to think mid-table clubs now. Because there are definitely some I'm missing. You've got West Ham, Crystal Palace, Tottenham. Fucking hell. Newcastle, that's another one. Yeah, Newcastle. That's another one I'm forgetting. And I think that's it, you know? So you've got Leicester, who are in the Championship, by the way, and are rotting. You've got Chelsea, Tottenham, West Ham, Newcastle, and Crystal Palace. Yeah. For Arteta to stay in his job, he has to win either the league or the Champions League or a Carabao Cup, FA Cup double. Bro, I just want this season to, you know, over and done with, you know. I really do. Just give me a League Cup and I'll shut up for the summer, because at least we would have had a better season than most Premier League teams, because Spurs aren't winning anything, Man United aren't winning anything. So at least we'll have a trophy to gloat about. I would love it to be a Champions League or a Premier League, but at the same time, I'm not bothered. Just give me a trophy and I'll shut up, man. But again, considering the circumstances, I get where you're coming from, right? You win the Premier League from this position. So if you don't win the Premier League from this position, then I don't know what to say. Considering every single bloody team in the league are crap. Man City look average. Oh my days. Also trying to break that record of United drought or the new number mentality, basically 0. I mean, did you know, by the way, that it is the first time that I'm sure you guys have clocked this out already. Did you guys know that this is the first time that a team who has led at the top of the Premier League have bottled a 2-0 lead to a side at bottom three? Did you know that? Also, I think AT sends it on the group chat early. Yeah, only Crystal Palace and West Ham have dropped more points from winning positions in the Premier League in 2026 than Arsenal. So Crystal Palace, West Ham, so far this year has dropped, well, not dropped 8 points, but they've dropped points 8 times, right? Arsenal have dropped points this year 7 times from winning positions. I mean, God almighty. The Community Shield does not count, right? No, it doesn't. It's a glorified friendly. Let's not even go there. Big up Mario each and every time. Big up bro, best channel on the tube, sorry. Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Honestly, I am fucking yeah. I honestly, there's been things in this stream that I've wanted to desperately get off my chest, but then again, I'm gonna get myself cancelled, so it's worth not saying on camera. But yeah, guys, I have put the link in the chat just in case if you guys do want to come on. Yeah, I'm just. I don't know how I'm going to recover from this, by the way. I'll say that now. I don't know how I'm going to recover from this. But I guess if we want a little bit of positive news, which, guess what? I'm not falling for, by the way. Because, you know, after last night's result, this Arsenal media team are PR geniuses. Always releasing things at the wrong time. Oh, what is going on? Has my internet gone? Has my internet gone? Please don't tell me my internet's gone. Oh my lord. Great. Something I've always wanted. Arsenal dropping points to the bottom of the league, and then yeah, internet crashes out. Oh, I appreciate that so much. Am I back now? Oh my god, what? Now my mouse isn't working. Fucking hell. Now? Really? I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. Oh, fuck me. Still got 20 people in here, you know. It's still not fucking working, man. Here we go. Man City trophies since 2012. Liverpool 4, Chelsea 3, United 2, PSG 11, Newcastle and West Ham 1, and Barcelona 6, Real Madrid 12. You know what? I'm actually going to pin that message just to, you know, remind you lot the rut we are in. And you can say, well, we're still top of the league. What are you talking about? We've been competing. The aim of elite sport is to win trophies, motherfuckers. I don't care about finishing second and just competing. Because if it isn't about trophies, why do we banter Tottenham? Just out of curiosity again. But I was going to bring up the Saka news, right? And as I said, these lot are flipping PR geniuses. It's actually unbelievable. They released something like this straight after that result. I'm not going to play the video just in case I get done for copyright. Why is it not pausing? Why is it not pausing? Just pause your stupid thing. What the? It's not even pausing. Hold on a minute, guys. Let me share my screen. To a different post because it doesn't seem like it's working. Here we go. Right, so Saka signs new long-term deal at Arsenal, valid for the next 5 years. Of course, we know he is going to be on 300 grand. So this is what I'm saying. This is the consequences that you have to face when you sign players like Gabriel Jesus, who's on like 240 a week, Havertz likewise. You've got players like this asking for more money. And it's sad to see, really, because this is our best, well, one of our best ever players to come from the academy. And he has been spammed in this team, left, right, and centre. To a point where, you know, his hamstrings are now cooked. I mean, listen, I really hope we win trophies this season because, like, he's gone through hell and back to get up to this stage. He's not had a great season whatsoever, but do I blame him? No, because the problem stems from how many minutes this guy is playing. And now, this season, you're seeing him actually manage Saka quite well when it should have happened a couple seasons back. In fact, last year, when we played against Preston and, you know, he should be playing these sort of games. He should be left at home. But now he's somewhat cooked with both hamstrings basically hanging off. He's now actually trying his best to manage him quite well, which, you know, let's be honest, he's not really done so well. The amount of time Saka dropped out of the block to get the ball because the DMs were too safe. We need a single six with Eze and Odi as advanced midfielders. I'll be letting go of Odegaard, to be honest. I'm just sick of him. I do agree, though. I think we need, against low blocks, there's no need to play two double pivots. There's no need to play a double pivot against bottom of the league, whether you're home or away. There's no need to do it. So be a little bit more adventurous. It is a shout, though. Play Odegaard in the number 8. However, again, I'm sick of him right now. Guy frustrates the life out of me. He's the most frustrating player at Arsenal right now. So, listen, I'll be giving Eze and, you know, a certain youngster that we loaned out to Marseille. I mean, who told him to loan him out when I've said for weeks that Nwaneri would be our best player right now if he had the same number of minutes as he trusts, you know, Fucking, who is it? I've forgotten his name. Marino. There we go. And Odegaard. That's I keep forgetting his name, but fuck me, I'm just so flipping stressed at the moment. But this is Arsenal for you. I think 13 actually for PSG. That's just mental. Hopefully the internet's all good, by the way. This is what this football club has done to me. Do you see what they've done? They've got bums like Man United who are having a 40-game season coming into my chat, bottling it to Wolves. We even lost to these Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm rattled. Inter, they won 6, as well as 2 finals, by the way. Champions League finals, that is. Midfield needs more creativity. That's the issue. That's why the team has tempo issues. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. You play a double pivot in a midfield that, you know, we struggle with creativity. It's mental. Don't want to be rude, but he's not worth 300, not even 250. I agree, but at the same time, I don't blame him for wanting 300. If you see Gabriel Jesus and Kai Havertz on over 200 grand, you're going to ask for 300, aren't you? You're going to ask for more than that. And the season he's had so far, like, I feel bad for him, you know. Did you also see PSG's come back against Monaco in the Champions League playoffs? I've sent you the video. Yeah, to be fair, I can't remember the last time we actually, apart from Newcastle, but, you know, I don't think we've really necessarily had a dramatic end to a game before where it involves us scoring the winner and it's just pure euphoria towards the end. And here's another thing. Arsenal did not like sport goals from open play. They don't want to do it for some reason. They can't do it. You simply don't have creative players. You simply don't. None of your players can constantly create things on the pitch. It's because he doesn't like creative players. It's not the fact we don't have creative players. It's the fact he just doesn't like them. Jorginho, you're a guy. Jorginho, you're a guy who's won 4 trophies with Flamengo in Brazil. Yeah, I will add you, Jay. Don't worry. After when I've read the comments, I can see you backstage, by the way, just in case if you're wondering. Flamengo, big up to them. They're trying to fight the South American Super Cup. There's a 2-legged tie, unlike the European one, where there's one game, and if they win, that's another one. Yeah, it's just mad. Do you think Arteta will adapt to modify the blueprint? Because if he continues down this path, the league will slip away. I mean, to this day, I still don't think he has necessarily adapted. I mean, at the moment, we're seeing players playing in, like, basically the same profile as he's given the likes of, for instance, to make myself clear, you've got Gabriel Jesus and Nketiah, gave both players basically the same role. So played Nketiah as, you know, how Jesus was playing at the time. And then remember when Kieran Tierney was playing as the inverted left back? That is the same way we played Zinchenko at the time. We're still doing the same thing, by the way. We're still doing the same thing. It's just the same shit every season. And he's not learning from it. Going back, Arsenal, they don't want to score goals from open play. Like, why do you think they don't want to do it in open play? Because the manager does this bullshit U-shaped football every single week, it feels like. He prefers us to go down the flanks, whip it across. If it's accurate, then we probably score from it. If it's not, you'll win a corner and we'll probably score from it. That's basically the game plan. That's why he wanted Sesko in the summer, because he was going to basically give the ball to Saka and cross it to Sesko. That was his game plan initially. Jorginho is enjoying life over there after leaving Arsenal. He's winning trophies. That's what I'm saying. I think he's won everywhere but Arsenal. I'm sorry, by the way, but why am I seeing Timber at right wing like twice a match? Believe me, right? Yesterday, in Saka's position, I'm pretty sure Timber would be there instead of him if Saka wasn't playing in the 10. No word of a lie. It's honestly madness. Joe, what are you saying, bro? You good?
Oh yeah, man. Big up, man. Yeah.
Oh gosh, what are you saying about Arsenal right now? Because I think I've pretty much said my piece in the last hour, but I want to hear what you're saying about Arsenal at the moment. And you know, you can speak to me
Yeah.
about Liverpool as well, because from a Liverpool fan's perspective, like I don't even know what your expectations are at the moment. Is it top 4? Is it bloody? What are you prioritising this season? Because I really don't get it.
Bro, Rado, I'm getting fed up of this coach bro first, man. But yeah, I was watching you guys, man. Me and Josh, man, and
Yeah,
yeah, big up to Saka as well, man. Scoring his first goal and also sign a new contract for you guys. Awesome, man, to see him really stepping up, no doubt. But yeah, battling that league, bro. No doubt. Look for me. Yeah, the connection, bro, between Gabriel Magalhaes and David Raya. What is going on with those two players? And yeah, we know Califlori he didn't start. He came off the bench. But yeah, during a 2-2 game, bro, going up against Spurs this weekend, indeed, looks to me like it's not looking good, man. If you guys want to really win the league, and all, man, I did say this to Terrell before on our show, the Red Talk. Focus on you guys winning the league, because City is smelling blood at this rate. Now they're
yeah,
laughing at this moment because they saw that the guy dropped points. Pep is so saying, okay, then we're gonna play Newcastle United. We're gonna watch chance at smashing it. Well, they're gonna play Leeds before you guys face Chelsea as well. So they're gonna play this weekend and next weekend. So it's gonna be a tough one, man, for you guys. Rory for to really challenge, win our chance of winning the league, bro. Indeed, we know we're in February. The month is almost done, so yeah, I think man, I don't know what's going on, man.
I can tell you what's going on. It's the manager being a pussy to win games of football. He's one of, if not the softest manager in the Premier League. Pause, but you know, oh fucking hell, why did I say that? You know, oh my god. But yeah, you get the point, right? Too scared to win games of football, and if he can't go for it against bottom of the league, then I'm telling you, like, we don't deserve to win a title playing like that. Remember the time when Arteta was breaking records in his early stages, right? I've just named like 2 records, by the way, he's broken. One of them was the fact we have less points than anyone else apart from Leicester when they won the league at this point of the season, as well as being the first team to lead at the top of the Premier League, but drop points from a 2-0 deficit against bottom of the league. As well, as I mentioned earlier, we've, I believe, along with Crystal Palace and West Ham, have shot the most points from winning positions since 2026. And that is awful. It's just awful. Right now, and I mentioned earlier, our defence can't even bail us out at the moment. We are building from the defence up rather than the attack to the defence, which isn't the way to build a team. Usually it's from the attack to the defence. The only thing he's done in the last 6 years, as far as I'm concerned, is build a centre-back partnership, and that's it. Because as far as I'm concerned, the attack has got worse. Players are regressing. I don't know what to say, really. Like, I get we played like this under George Graham, but my God, if you get over the line playing like this, then no one will care. But we don't win nothing to play the way we do. So while we go from fancy football to then, oh, well, we're going to bore everyone out, we're going to waste time in the 70th minute, take the ball to the corner, and then still lose the game in the last minute. I know we didn't lose, but, draws feel like losses at this rate. And that is the problem. But what are you saying about Liverpool right now, bro? Are you happy with where you are at the moment? I don't even know where you are. Where are you? Fifth? Sixth? I've not been paying attention.
At this rate, we're in Conference League, bro. We're becoming a Fernard team at this rate, bro. Bro,
Conference League,
what's going on, bro.
Holy
I don't know what's
shit.
going on. Bro, we're not Liverpool that always beating teams, bro. Smashing like Bournemouth 9 goals, United 7 goals. Yeah, we used to beat the guys about 4-0, but then we're not doing that anymore. What's going on, man? I don't know what's going on, bro. Because for me, bro, we're not Liverpool, bro. Everybody's beating us, bro. Everybody's beating us, bro. We're beating big teams in Champions League. We're not doing that anymore.
By the way,
lose to PSV. We lose to PSV, bro. Yeah, we're lucky we're in the round of 16, bro. Because we would have been playing playoffs at this moment, bro. We're lucky we're in round of 16.
Yeah, by the way, X, the chat, the link is pinned in the chat, so that's what I've done. Just in case any of you guys want to come on again, the link is pinned. Read this comment, and if Arsenal continues not winning trophies, you guys could become the new Vasco da Gama, not only England, but if this world, because they've not won a trophy in over 10 years. Jesus Christ. Missed quite a few comments, actually. Don't forget, just like in November, you get back-to-back London derbies against Spurs and Chelsea, 2 of your biggest rivals. Yeah, for me, that's the final nail in the coffin. You don't beat Spurs. You don't beat Spurs and Chelsea. That's me finished. Finito. I am recording another video from then until the end of the season. Man City, they had another awful period of the season, but it won't be as bad as last year, and they're going to get memento again. And this is what I keep saying, when they beat Liverpool in the last minute, that's going to be a huge momentum boost from now on to the end of the season. They're not going to lose. But then again, this title, regardless, is still in our hands. All we have to do is just win every game. But do I think we'll win every game from now on to the end of the season? Do I fuck? Because at the moment, as I said earlier, if we're dropping points to Wolves, we can quite literally drop points to anyone in this league. Like, we've got Brighton away. That's been a banana skin for years. We've got Chelsea, right? Tottenham, 2 London derbies. We've still got City to play at the Etihad. We've still got to play Everton at home. We didn't beat them last season at our place. Who else have we got from now until the end of the season? West Ham away from home. We have a decent record there, but then again, we didn't beat Brentford, who we had a decent record before this season. And last season we couldn't even beat them at Argaff, and that's another London derby, by the way. I mean, at this rate, Burnley could give us a run for our money. I think every team can basically come up against us and give us a good game, a run for our money, because that is us at the moment. And that shouldn't be the case. Jordan's gone. Sorry, Jay's gone. Where was I? My God. I don't think people understand how big this draw is if City beat Newcastle. Yeah, to be fair, bro. I said when they beat Liverpool that this could be a turning point in their season. From February onwards, that's when City tend to click into gear, like they did 2 seasons ago. So, yeah, guys, I don't know where Jay's gone, by the way, but I think I might wrap up because I think I've said my piece. I don't know who's live at the moment. I can redirect to. Oh, Jay's back. Internet? What happened there, bro?
No. Somebody was calling me.
Oh, right.
So, yeah.
Fair. But I was just gonna wrap up if that's all right because
Yeah, man,
I
no
do need
problem,
to,
man. Yeah, man. Sure, absolutely, man.
yeah, I do
Absolutely.
need to. I do need to get some food because
Yeah,
I'm
man.
fucking starving.
Yeah.
I'm going to take you over to. I really don't know who is live at the moment.
All right. Well, nobody
Especially,
isn't live. Nobody isn't live. Well, me and Josh will be doing a show tomorrow called Rival Zone. So that's tomorrow's show. Me and Terry will be doing Red Talk in the afternoon tomorrow as well.
yeah.
So
Oh,
nothing
Rory, did you
really
see
going on.
Uncle Fester on FTV? He said, "Back to the fucking weather." And this is what I mentioned at the start, right? Any Arsenal fans, right, coming into my chat today trying to discuss about the fucking weather deficiencies, hiss off. Seriously. Because I'm just not here for it. But I really should have done this before the bloody before I eventually wrapped it up. But you know, it is what it is. Who is live at the moment? Because
Nobody,
you
man.
never know.
Nobody.
You never know. Someone may just jump on live
Mm-hmm.
just now. I do appreciate everyone who has stuck around. I wasn't intending to go past an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Although, to be fair, I had a lot to get off my chest, in all fairness. So, for some reason, my Wi-Fi again has... Oh, fucking hell. What is going on? What is going on here? Yeah, I did see the DM, by the way, Adam. I watched the game and PSG, I mean, bro, as I said earlier, it's crazy that it's honestly crazy that Luis Enrique is on less money than Mikel Arteta currently. Oh my God, I feel sick every time I speak about it. You know, Arteta is the second highest paid manager in world football. That just how is that mathematically possible? Right, who is live at the moment? We can redirect to.
Nobody. Yeah, man. Nobody. Not
Um,
those in all live. Oh, the only somebody is live is only Charlie playing game.
oh
He's the
my
only one
God.
live, but nobody else.
Just trying to Just trying. Yeah, I don't think anyone's live. I don't think anyone's live at the moment, actually.
No.
Which is a shame. Yeah, absolutely. No one is live. To be fair, it's 9 p.m. So I guess we're not going to redirect. But yeah, I appreciate everyone tuning in. Jordan, just real quick, where can they find you and what have you got coming up, bro?
Coming up, guys. Well, okay, the Red Talk episode 23 on Tyrell's channel, Rival Zone with me and Josh tomorrow as well, guys. And I'll be doing match reaction for the Forest against Liverpool on Sunday. That's another crazy disaster again. Fernand going to City Ground. We're not even playing as a Liverpool team. We're playing as a Fernand team. So interesting one. So hope we can get a win. Or hopefully looks to me like we're going to Conference League. So well, yeah, looking
Yeah,
forward to big
yeah,
up
big up, bro,
Roman
for
every
coming
time,
on.
man. Yeah,
Yeah, big
man.
up, bro,
Big
for
up,
coming
man.
on every time. In terms of what's coming up this week, I don't actually know, to be honest. It would take a couple of days for me to actually recover from this, but yeah, we've got an opportunity to make up for it. Well, Jay's gone, but yeah, as I was saying, in terms of what's coming up this week, probably match reaction for the Tottenham game. Hopefully, that'll be more positive than what it was on Wednesday and somewhat make up for it, because if we don't beat them, then this has probably been the worst week I can remember. And then losing to Chelsea next week, nah, can't be happening. But yeah, guys, subscribe to the channel, run the likes up on your way out, and I will catch you in the next one in a bit.